Good morning, third grade. Happy Earth Day. We have a fun writing for you to do today to celebrate Earth Day and the fact that we should be helping our planet by taking care of it and recycling and reusing things. This writing that you're going to do today is based off of the book Magic Trash. So once you get in here, you are going to go through these slides and it's going to walk you through exactly what you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is listen to the book Magic Trash. And then after you have looked at the book and listened to it, there is a YouTube video that actually shows you what the book was based on, because there's an actual street, Hildeberg Street in Detroit, Michigan, that this story is based on. So you are going to take a quick tour and learn some of the history of this street. Then you are going to look at some of the houses. Wow. Look at these cool houses. I'm going to put this in presentation mode so you can see this one down here with records. It's covered in records. Look at that. This one has polka dots. I think those are stuffed animals. So those are some of the unique houses that you can look at. And it's going to talk to you about like why these houses are there and how they came to be. Then you are going to design your own house. So it has some questions for you. What type of home will you design? And here are some questions to think about. What color is it? What shape is it? What size is it? What is it made of? Who does it remind you of? How old is it? What noise does it make? And if it could talk, what would it say? So those are going to drive your elaborate segment that you are going to write today based on the house that you build. So after you have listened to the story, and the story is right here, it's tagged in here. So all you have to do is click on it. It will bring it up. Watched the YouTube video of this street, then you're going to create your own. So the only thing you're going to need to create your own house is a sheet of paper and some type of colors. If you have crayons, markers, whatever you have at your house that you can use. So grab those, and after you have listened to the video or listen to the book and watch the video, create your own house. After you have created your house, you are going to insert it here. And I have actually created my own house. I did it before I started the video. So I'm going to show you real quick. I'm sure that you all know how to insert these, but just in case you need a quick refresher, you are just going to go up here to where it says insert, click on insert image, and this box will drop down at the very bottom. It says camera. So now there are two pictures of me, and I am just going to hold, here is my house that I created, and I am just going to take a picture of it. And once my picture is there, I will just say insert. And now I have my picture, and I can move it around and drag it and make it bigger so I can see it. So here is the house that I created. So once I have the house that I created, I'm just going to keep going through these slides. They're going to walk me right through them. And now I'm going to jot down a few notes or ideas by answering these detail generated questions about the house that you created. So I would just click right here, and it's going to bring up this text box. And my house is multi-colored. So it has lots of different colors on it. So it's multicolored. My shape is a pentagon. So I hope that all of you use those math terms to figure out what shape it is. And remember, I don't have to use all of these. I just have to use some of them. So this is, what does it remind you of? My house reminds me of a piñata because it is all these different colors. So So that's kind of what it reminds me of. I could say that it is 20 years old because this is my house, and it can be as old or as young as I want it to be. What I was thinking when I was creating my house is that I was covering it in all these colorful ribbons. So when the wind blows, I might hear the ribbons rustling in the wind. Oh, and it doesn't like the way I spell rustling. There we go. So I can fix it. So now that I have a few notes jotted down, there are a few examples. So here are a few examples of some work and what they wrote about it. So you can go through and look at these. Maybe if you haven't done yours yet, you want to look at these and get some ideas. Remember, you can use these as ideas, but you need to create your own home. Okay, we don't want to see a home that's already been created. And now this is where I'm going to write my descriptive paragraph about the house that I designed. And here are some great sentence starters that I can use. So I am going to click here. Again, it's going to bring up this text. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need it. And I'm going to start with, you can't help but notice all of the colorful ribbons covering my house. Okay, and so that might be how I want to start it. If I am stuck and I can't remember what my notes are, I can click on this paint bucket right here and it will take me right back to my slides. Oh, yes, I remember that it reminded me of a piñata. And I think if I click on that again, it will take me back to my writing. So now I'm back to my writing. So I'm going to pause this. I am going to finish my writing, and then I will come back and show you what I wrote about my house. All right, boys and girls, I finished my writing and I have it in here. So mine says, you can't help but notice all the multicolored ribbons covering my house. As the wind blows down the street, all the ribbons rustle in the breeze. Towering in the center is a giant bottle filled with colorful pink liquid. If you look closely, you will see the tires hung below the windows filled with flowers. Everyone loves that the house reminds them of a piñata. So once I have my story written for the day, or my descriptive paragraph, because that's all we're writing for today, then you turn it in and you are all finished. I cannot wait to see your houses that you design and hear your descriptive paragraphs that you do. Happy writing.